What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about how cruel the world can be. And what's crazy about the story I'm about to tell you is the person that's the victim of this act of violence is still not identified. And the police are looking to the community to help identify if somebody's missing. And it's crazy nowadays with as wild as things are out here. There are people that are going missing and people are not even looking for them. The story I want to talk about today takes us to Clarkston, Georgia. Shout out Clarkston. And this occurred January 30th, in which police and fire department was called to a fire behind a small apartment complex out there in Clarkston, in which they discovered a body as they were putting out the flames in this grass fire. Now, supposedly this body belongs to a young man. And they had 3 people arrested for the crime after they chased them in a vehicle after finding out, looking at neighborhood cameras to see these people. These 3 men that are arrested were young men, 2 of them are juveniles. I want you to listen to the ages of these people before I show you this video. 24-year-old man, a 16-year-old boy, and another 17-year-old boy. All 3 of these people are charged with the murder of said body, who's still unidentified. Here's the story.
It's been nearly a week since police found the body of a man burned in a grass fire in Clarkston. Police believe the man was shot before he was set on fire. 2 adults, 1 juvenile are both behind bars in connection to the crime, all 3 of them. But investigators are still working to identify the victim in this case.
If anyone's missing a family member, a loved one, a friend, a coworker that fits the description.
An important plea from Clarkston Police Sergeant Andrew Walker as they work to identify a man shot, then body set on fire. This is video from January 30th after first responders initially got the call to a brush fire behind the Silver Oaks apartment on Brockett Road. They quickly discovered a body, and since then they've been working to figure out just who the young man is.
Using security cameras, license plate readers, traffic cameras, a suspect vehicle was identified, which led us to a location in DeKalb County.
Our camera was there as they were able to track down the 3 men they say are responsible, ages 24, 17, and 16, all facing murder charges. Investigators say they believe the victim is an African-American male between 17 and 25 and anywhere between 95 and 100 pounds and about 5 feet tall. A chipped front tooth, pierced ears and nose, also descriptors.
At the time of his death, a pair of Jordan 9 retro black and olive tennis shoes, a dog tag necklace with the inscription Joshua 19, a pair of rectangular sunglasses, and a clear beaded bracelet. It's extremely important to identify this victim because he's a son, brother, friend, cousin of someone, and they have the right to know where their loved one is.
Now, the 3 suspects are also charged with concealing the death. They crashed their car while trying to run from police. Again, if you know anything, contact the Clarkston Police at the number at the bottom of your screen, 678-431-1472. You can also find more information on our website, Fox 5 Atlanta.
We have new developments in a chase that ended with a crash and 3 arrests. Police now say 2 suspects, these 2 right here, and a juvenile killed a man and set his body on fire. Channel 2's Tom Jones live now in Clarkston, that's in DeKalb County. And Tom, police say technology helped them quickly get the suspects in custody.
And George, cameras are everywhere, and police say they began looking at those cameras after they found that man's burned body down in these woods. They say those cameras led them right to 3 suspects.
We were quickly able to take all 3 suspects into custody.
Clarkston police aren't sure if they would have been able to arrest 3 murder suspects in less than 12 hours, if not for the technology that's now at their disposal.
It's a valuable resource.
It all started just after midnight Thursday when firefighters and police arrived to investigate a fire near Brockett Road. Someone set a man's body on fire in this wooded area. Detectives quickly went to work.
And through the use of security cameras, license plate readers. They were able to locate a suspect vehicle.
Police say 17-year-old Brian Rice, 26-year-old Taj Rankin, and a juvenile jumped in the car and led officers on a chase. News Chopper 2 was above the scene where officers say the car crashed on Panola Road and Biffle around noon. Police say the suspects then took off running into a wooded area.
Our officers quickly caught two that had ran around a private residence.
The juvenile was also taken into custody. Police are now trying to identify the victim.
Physically, he was unidentifiable. And
Because of the fire?
Correct.
And police did not give us enough descriptive information about the victim that we could share, but they're asking anyone who's missing a loved one to give them a call. We're live in Clarkston in DeKalb County. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action.
Hey guys, that's the story. These three people were captured, two of them young kids, juveniles. World is a sad, sad place, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta tell you. What's even sadder is, it said the victim is in his early 20s to late teens, and nobody's looking for him, or nobody has come forward. This happened January 30th. Are you serious? That lets me know, man, there's a lot of freedom a lot of younger people have out here, you know, in their teenage years, where people just ain't, the family structure's just messed up. How do you not know if somebody's missing or not? You haven't heard from them. I'm sure this victim had family that he talked to once in a while, a girlfriend, something. What's amazing to me, and the reason why I did this story is, in the first story, he said the guy was 24, the one dude. He's 26. And he's running around with 17 and 16-year-olds committing crimes. That's the thing. When we was younger, we had our parents vetted who we hung around. And they knew where we were at all times. Nowadays, it ain't like that. A 26-year-old man, you know he was the leader. But then again, nowadays, the mindset of people that hang together is always the same. What kind of example are you setting, committing crimes, vicious crimes at that, with teenagers? They showed the one kid in the car, he moving his head all stupid back and forth in a police car with bars. Could you imagine being a parent and getting a call? You get to a scene before they take your son away, his dumb ass sitting in the back of a police car with bars already across it. He's standing there looking stupid, yelling out the window. It's embarrassing, sad. Somebody's dead here. Now, I don't know if they shot him behind that place or that place is crime ridden where gunshots don't mean nothing, but this guy's gone. They set him on fire in the woods. I don't know why. That's the perfect reason to bring cops and fire into the crime scene, bring them right to the crime scene. But either way, stuff like this shouldn't even happen in the first place. Man, it's wild out here where people in their 20s can hang with children, young men coming up, and commit crimes with them. It's wild out here. I don't know if this is some gang stuff or whatever, but I mean, this goes back to what I say. Birds of a feather flock together. Either the teenagers think on the level as 24-year-old or vice versa, which I think is the obvious thing. When I was 21 years old, I wasn't hanging with people in their teens. And I damn sure wasn't hanging, if I was 26, hanging with teenagers. I was too busy living my life and trying to get myself in order and stay on the path of building my own legacy. Not running around with kids trying to recapture my youth and having them with me and acting like we all on the same level. This is truly tragic, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't know what this guy did to deserve what he deserved. But when you in the street, the life is the life. Don't know his situation, but it's still tragic all the same. See you in the next video. Take care.